I am super excited because my Week in the Life kit has arrived. So I first have to thank the UPS people for letting me come in after hours to pick it up since I wasn't home the 2 days that they tried to deliver it. So that was awesome. So let's pop it open and see what's inside. Okay. Okay. So, this year I am going with this awesome polka dot 6x8 album. It's got like these teeny little multicolored polka dots that are just perfect. So let's take a peek inside the album and see what's included. Okay, so inside the album is a collection of page protectors. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full page 6x8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 3x4 4 pocket pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 4x6 2 per page pages, and then 2 pages with the 2x2 squares in them. So that is a pretty huge selection. That should definitely do for getting through 7 days worth of documentation. And then there is the kit. So, first of all, if you were one of the few lucky people who ordered right away, then you've probably got these awesome colorful dividers, transparency dividers as well, included with your purchase. I think that they sold out on pretty much the first day that the kits went live as like the bonus item for ordering the Week in the Life kit. We'll take a peek and check them out. So they have these Days of the Week organizer tabs across the top, which are super cute, and then just a colorful polka dotted pattern on each one. I am really excited about using these in my project. Love them. There is, it looks like a plastic film on each one, so when I'm ready to use them, I'll remove the film. Okay, so we'll take a look and see what's inside the pockets here. There is a nice size chipboard alpha. It's a different font than what we've seen in the past. There we go. All right, so these guys look like they're sized maybe like 2x3. They look like they're just a little bit smaller than 3x4. They'll probably fit pretty much perfectly into a 3x4 pocket. Let me just grab one and we'll see how it looks. Let's see. So a 3x4 pocket. And it fits, yeah, it must be like 2x3. It fits perfectly. That's awesome inside each of the pockets. I'll have to see if I can find maybe like the initials for the days of the week or something to put those in the pockets. I think those are awesome. So, chipboard letters. Okay, so we also have these cute little kind of like, they're kind of like the plastic vellum numbers. They also have the plastic film on top, just beware to remove that when you're ready to use them. Looks like we've got numbers 0 through 9 there. And then the rubber shapes. There's a clock and a little house and a book and mealtime, car, a star, and then a little coffee or tea cup. So these are awesome, like perfect everyday items for sure. I'll slide these guys over here. Okay, next up are these cute little die cut flags. These are awesome embellishments, I find, to put directly onto a photo, that kind of thing. Some of them have got a little symbol on there. That one's got a music note. Some of them have got words that say currently. There's like a geotag, stars, this and that, blank. There is a ton of these guys. Camera, captured, documented, love this, observations. Even if I don't use all of these in my Week in the Life album, these are ones that I can use like on any project. They're very complementary to lots of different themes and stories. There's a blank one, little details, and another blank. So super cute, love those. Okay, I think that when I first saw the sneak of what was included in this year's Week in the Life kit, this was probably the one that I was most excited about. These little wood veneer days of the week, how awesome, right? So there's Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, Thursday, Saturday. There's a Tuesday and the Friday. Full week's worth of little wood veneers with the days of the week. Love them. I think they're probably my favorite for sure. Okay, there's also these chipboard pieces. I believe they're adhesive chipboard pieces. And they're kind of more like squares with rounded corners this year. I really like that. They'll work really well in any kind of a grid design. They'll probably fit perfectly in those 2x2 pockets that we just saw. With, again, perfect sentiments that are very much about everyday life. These will be great. And I believe they're fairly color coordinated with some of the other elements that we've seen so far. So that's one of the best parts about working with a kit. Everything's already kind of coordinated for you. There's those guys. Each Week in the Life kit includes a stamp set. This year's stamp set is again perfect for all of the everyday life kind of stuff. With the numbers 0 through 9. There's like some spots there so that you can make these like a time stamp, and then just little single words. Some of these will probably fit perfectly on the little flags that are blank in there. Oh, conversation, love that. There's lots of interesting conversations that happen in my house on a daily basis. Wonderful activities, reading. This is super versatile. This is something that, again, I can use all year long in lots of different projects, so I'm really excited about that. Next up, this was the other thing that I think I was most excited about. These are like a plastic or vellum days of the week, like really big die cuts. They probably fit perfectly into a 4x6 pocket. I had actually been considering using these either directly on a photo or as part of the divider to like define each day of the week and kind of cut this off and then have it sit on top. I'm not sure. I have to play around with the ideas here a little bit more still. But these are pretty fantastic. Love them. So there's one for each day of the week. Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, whoop, Wednesday, and Sunday. All there. Okay, next up are these word strips. They're perforated and they're like this really neutral gray color, which is awesome. Makes them coordinate with pretty much everything. So it's the gray tabs with the white writing on it, with sentiments that are perfect for adding to projects again all year long. Life is full of adventure, loved this day, today's details, all about today, 1 week of life. Friday, I'm in love, yep, for sure. This is us. So lots of awesome sentiments on here that I will be happy to take a closer look at. And then, in addition to all of these awesome embellishments, there is a collection of journaling cards. They're 3x4 to fill in those pockets. And looking like there are a lot of them. Let's see here. So, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, and they are plain white on the back. So if there's something, if you just needed more space for writing or journaling, you can totally use the flip side without a problem. There's some striped patterns there. Awesome memory, stars. Loving the rainbow stripes in the kits this year. Hello Weekend. That's a really lovely classic design. Right now, today was fill in the blanks, prompts about details, the story of this week, the best, love this moment. I really love these, the designs that have these kind of like word strips that are kind of irregular on them. I like those very much. No day like today, days of the week, morning, afternoon, and evening. Oh, I think there's 7 of these. Let's see. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a peek at some of the cards to be able to prompt different stories and ideas for documenting your week in the life. Okay, so in addition to the main kit, there have been some other products that have also been released alongside the Week in the Life things that kind of complement some of the things that are there already. One of them is this roller stamp, which is definitely a little bit bigger than the average roller stamp, and it's got, so it means that the words on it are a little bit bigger than average as well, but it's got the days of the week as well as details, remember, weekend, the story, today, Sunday, and then all the days of the week are in there too. So that will be fun to play with and include. This is one of the stamp sets that's also available, and it's these awesome banners that, again, super versatile. You can add these to projects all year long. But there's one that says Week in the Life, and then there's today's story, weekend love. There's one with the days of the week, remember, photos equals life. Perfect. And then there's also, these are some of the silk screens that have been a popular item more recently. And there's a 4x6 one here that says around here. And then there's another 4x6, but you can cut this in half to have 2 3x4s that says, one's the messy circle with life on it, love that, and then a Week in the Life circle as well. So that is my Week in the Life haul. Thanks for checking it out with me, guys.